Well. It looks like we've got a ton of vacuum cleaners. Isn't that right, Whale? So, we got a bunch of vacuums today, and this is the Dirt Devil edition of Vacuums Saved. Starting off, we got two new vacuums that I already tried. Well, actually, no. This one I haven't tried. This little Kenmore Whisper Tone, but it's been sitting outside, and it got rained on and snowed on, so it probably doesn't work. And that Dirt Devil Breeze, which I did try, and it does not work. It doesn't do anything, so no use in plugging that in because I already know it's broken. So, but that one doesn't have anything physically wrong with it, and that one I haven't really looked at too much. So, and obviously I'm not too concerned about the Kenmore because I hate canisters. But that being said, I will probably try to resurrect both these machines at some point in the future, but in the meantime, they stay outside because they are gross and they don't run, so that is that. Now to the meat and potatoes. This is the Dirt Devil edition of Vacuums Saved. Why is it the Dirt Devil edition? Well, because I got a few Dirt Devils. It's not exactly an epidemic of Dirt Devils, but you can see, we've got like half of these machines are Dirt Devils, so I mean, that counts for something, right? So, first things first, this Dirt Devil Broomback, I actually got it in the last acquisition. The reason I'm showing it in this video, even though it's not a new pickup, is because this is the last you'll be seeing of it. As soon as I'm done filming this video, it will be boxed up and shipped to Marco, also known as Vacuums and Carpet Cleaner Guy. So, I did already do an acquisition and up and running video of this machine. It does sound a bit funky, but it does work, so I didn't really feel like working on it since it's not really one I care about personally. So that's going to him in exchange for a different machine that you'll be seeing soon. The machine that he sent me has already been shipped, so looks like I'll be getting his before he gets mine, but oh well. But yeah, so this will be going to him after this video, and it's the last you'll see of it. So if you're a fan of these Dirt Devil Broomvacs, then soon you'll see it on his channel, Vacuums and Carpet Cleaner Guy. I also got this hoverboard, which isn't a vacuum, but it is the other thing that I got on the side of the road, so that's right there. And it was already sitting there anyways, so there's that. I don't know anything about it. I think it was, I forgot, actually, I did figure out what the brand name is. It's some like knockoff brand that costs like 60 bucks or something like that. And it needs a charger, but I don't know if the thing actually works. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. If anyone wants it, I guess let me know. I don't know what to do with it. I have no interest in hoverboards, but my fiance really is interested in it, so I'll probably get a charger for it at some point, but I'm not really sure if I want him riding on things and running into shelves and potentially causing himself a concussion, so I'll probably sell it and get rid of it before he has any input for his own safety. And maybe just buy a better hoverboard in the future. But anyways, also, by the way, a side note, this is not a hoverboard. I hate how people keep calling this a hoverboard. This is a Segway with the stick ripped off of it. Okay, this is Paul Blart's Segway with the pole that you hold onto ripped right off of it. That's all these are. Anyways, back to the actual vacuums. So, first off, we'll cover the three machines that I got at once. I actually got them off of the side of the road, literally just like a block or two away from my house, so very, very close to my house. And in that pickup, I got this Breeze, this Panasonic Performance Plus, which looks very similar to the other one that I got, except the headlight is different, so that's how you can tell the difference. And also this Dirt Devil Swivel Glide Vision. Now, you can see this Swivel Glide Vision looks really clean. That's because I've already cleaned this one up, at least a little bit. It's gotten a little bit dusty since then, but all the blue stuff is pretty shiny now. But this one... My apologies about the unsuspected barking from this creature. My fiancée had just came home and she was barking because she thought it was potentially an intruder, and, well, it scared the crap out of me and I stopped filming. So, whatever, let's continue. But anyways, I appreciate you for trying to protect me. You're a good girl. Yes. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? It's you. It's you, Ruby. You're a good girl. Hi, Roopers. Okay, that's enough. So, this... Oh, damn, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so, this Dirt Devil. Oh, that was too rough. So, well, I just slammed this thing on the bottom of it. So this Dirt Devil Swivel Glide Vision is obviously a little bit cleaned up now, but you can see it's still, it has some issues, but it's oh, what? Okay, well that's apparently creaky. It has these swivel casters, which means that it's actually a pain to roll on its rear wheels because it has the swivel casters, but at least that means when it's reclined that it's very nice and easy to maneuver, so that's kind of nice. So I haven't had a bagless Swivel Glide in a long time, if not maybe ever, because the only other Swivel Glide machine that I have is the regular Swivel Glide. So you can see the hose is split and duct taped together, so this does need a new hose. Obviously the hose has split off at the joint, and we can see that overall it's in okay shape. I mean, after I cleaned it up, which again, it's not perfect, it kind of needs a more in-depth cleaning. You can still see some dirt and stuff, but I just did a sort of quick spray down. You can see right there. So this, the manufacturer code is, I believe that says G04A. So 2004. Model, what does that say? 088700B, Plant S. Made in China, Royal Appliance, Glenwillow, Ohio. So, this is, well, basically, whenever I got this, the main issue that I noticed with it was the filter is missing. You can see I've cleaned out the inside of all this, but some pebbles actually went down into this little section, like pebbles, like rocks, into this, which kind of worries me. So, but it doesn't sound like any of them got stuck in the motor, but I will eventually have to open that up and pull those out. And this dust cup is also missing the F1 filter that would normally be in here, so that is unfortunate, but otherwise it does seem to kind of work. I mean, the brush roll spins okay. You can see it's a little bit loose, so it does need a belt, but the brush roll itself seems okay. So it seems like a belt, a filter, and a cleaning should pretty much take care of this machine. Oh, and that new hose, as well as a set of attachments. But we can see it's supposed to come with an extra upright filter, which is ironic considering it didn't have any filters, and the dynamo hand vac, which I didn't get that, so that's annoying. But you can see a little sticker right there. I always try to show off the stickers in case anyone's interested. So I definitely can't show off the filters on this machine because, well, they don't exist. So, but we can lower this down. Oh, I also forgot the lower cord clip is also busted. So, from all that, I'm probably not going to end up keeping this machine, but we'll see. Let me move that so that's a little bit. But yeah, so this brush plate is really thick, but yeah, brush roll seems good. I mean, it doesn't seem like the brush roll itself has anything really wrong with it. It's got minimal hair tangles, but the belt is obviously beyond stretched out and loose, but it is still there. There is still some tension. It just obviously is in need of a new belt. So these, oh, and these lower wheels are also locked up. That's interesting. So these lower wheels are completely locked up. You kind of spin them, but not as freely as you would think. This one's a little bit more locked up than this one. So these basically these lower wheels need some work. It needs a new belt and a cleaning. It needs a new hose. It needs a new F1 filter and a lower cord clip, if that could even be replaced, and a set of attachments. So can this lower cord clip be replaced? I do not think so, because that looks like it's, well, actually no. Hold on, wait a minute. So it looks like this hose is attached to this piece, which also has the cord clip on it. Oh, and also the cord's tore up right there as well. So if I do get a new hose, then I'm assuming that means it should include a new cord clip because the hose is attached to this piece. I'm assuming. I haven't taken one of these apart in a long time, so I'll have to confirm that. Maybe this hose is a separate piece. But either way, this thing is going to cost a decent amount of money to repair only because of the sheer amount of parts that it needs. If you don't even include the cord, which that probably should be replaced. I could get away with just taping it up, but that wouldn't look very pretty. That would not be a very elegant solution to the problem. But it does work. So obviously these wires, it's only the outer wire that's cut. The actual, both of the internal wires are still pristine and have nothing wrong with them. So it'll be fine for this testing purpose. But if I was to use this as an actual daily, I would definitely be replacing the cord on that. Or if I sell it to someone who isn't a collector, I would definitely replace the cord on that, or at least advise having the cord replaced if someone were to buy this in search of a daily driver. So yeah, you can see there's some dust on the sides and stuff, so obviously it needs some work. But it does run. I mean, dang it, I just kind of spoiled it, but whatever. Not like you're not going to figure it out soon anyways. Unless you're one of those people who, as soon as I say something, you'll stop the video and move on to something else, which I can't blame you. I have a relatively low attention span. I can't watch really any movies unless I'm really interested. Let's plug this in and turn it on. Ugh, those casters are weird. So yeah, it does run. It doesn't sound very healthy, but it also isn't like shot bearings. It might just have some dust in the motor. But yeah, so it does run, but I'm not sure if I'm going to end up keeping this. I may keep this just because it's very similar to the Dirt Devil Envision that I'm wanting to find. And yet it also has a swivel casters and, you know, obviously is a higher end version. And it also is in this really nice blue color. So I might end up selling this, I might not. But if you do end up buying this, then keep in mind it has all those issues. So I'm assuming I don't replace them. And again, this cable is kind of a problem. So obviously I won't be able to wind up the entire cord before it, because obviously this is supposed to stick out more and it's broken. So I'll wind that up so you can see right there, that's what it looks like with the cord wound up. Some of the cord sticks out a little bit, but otherwise it's okay. So again, obviously I don't want to suck anything up because all that's going into the motor since there's no filter. And I wonder how much of that did just go into the motor. I did clean this out, but there was a little bit of dust in there. So I'm definitely going to have to open up that motor and clean it out and take care of that. Next is my other thrift store find, this Bissell, this 9-amp. This was here at that thrift store before, but I hadn't bought it yet. It was either this or a Concept 1, and a Power Drive Concept 1. And I'm not going to lie, I think I made the wrong decision. But, nevertheless, this is here. I mainly got it because it's so similar to the Elites, and I really like the Elites, but because this thing is all metal, it's really heavy, and I don't like that. So, I don't like metal vacuums. They're just unnecessarily heavy. And obviously plenty of Hoover Elites from this era are still kicking, so yeah. Let's try this. Well, the brush roll sounds like it needs some work, and probably needs a new belt. Obviously it needs a new bag since the bag's like half full. But also, I don't know if it's supposed to have a headlight or not. I don't think it's supposed to have a headlight. It looks like someone jammed the height adjustment mechanism where the headlight should be. But, yeah, so that's the Bissell. I don't really see any info on this, like model info. Perhaps there's another sticker somewhere else, and yes, there is. Right here on the bottom. And it's upside down. 9 amps, made in the USA, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Model 3510-9. Wow. Interesting. And there's that brush roll. Wow, it's a wooden brush roll. That's interesting. A Bissell that's made out of metal with a wooden brush roll? Who would have thunk it? Wow, it looks like a sturdy machine. Wheels still spin just fine. But yeah, this is definitely an interesting pickup. I'm not quite sure what to do with this thing, but it is definitely interesting nonetheless. So yeah, that's the 9 amp Bissell Upright. It has a nice little carrying handle right there, so that's nice. Got a nice little carrying handle. A little side power switch, just like a Power Force or something, Power Glide. And yeah, so that is interesting. Just clips right there. There we go. Says it was tested. How much did I pay for this? 15 bucks? Not bad, could do worse. Well, this handle almost just fell off. This little piece up here. Slide that back in. And then to go on the complete opposite of the technology spectrum, we go from a, what, mid-90s Bissell to a brand new Shark. Well, I use the term brand new loosely, as you can tell. So, we have a Shark rotator powered lift away. Very happy to get another one of these things back. I've been wanting to try one of these rotators. I had one before, but I sold it, and I kind of regret it. But Shark rotator lift away professional true pet. And you can tell it's true pet because all the pet hair wrapped around the brush roll, because this isn't a 0M model. So, pretty obvious why this one was thrown out. That cord hook feels loose. Is that supposed to be like that? It like pops off like that? Oh, there is a screw that holds it in, so it looks like I can tighten that, no problem. Alright, so let's try this thing. Cord looks good. So it looks like all this is going to need is obviously attachments and a floor tool. Oh wow! Ooh, this did not like that. Okay, well, the floor tool somehow, or the floor head still works. How, I don't know. Probably, well, I guess probably because the wires are still connected. In fact, let's look at that. Look at that. Wow. That just broke right... Wait, did that break off, or did that... Yeah, that just broke right off. Wow, that's interesting. So that just snapped right off. I don't know if they were rough with this thing, or if it just broke off. Well, that does not contribute to the idea that sharks are built well, considering this can't be all that old. But I can remove this, right? How do I take this off? Can I take this off? Or do I have to remove, because this is a powered lift away, so I think I have to remove this piece off camera and do that. Okay, so I got this thing apart. So here's the faulty power head. Doesn't look like much we can do about this. Ooh, that red brush roll looks really nice. At least when it's not covered in hair and fuzz. So, wheels still seem fine. But obviously that's broken. This is, wow, that's weird. So that actually snapped apart, and this wire, I'm assuming, is not supposed to be sticking out of that part. Yeah, someone did a number on this thing. This looks like someone like actually like dropped it on the base or something, but who knows. So, this shark, obviously it sounded like it was clogged. Now, is that clog in this part? Let's take off this wand. That'll even come off. Hold on one sec. Okay, so there's nothing in the wand, as you can see, so that's not clogged. And let's see, is there something in the hose, maybe? Maybe? Okay, well, we'll take off the hose and we'll see if the clog is just the filter or if it's an actual clog. Oh, I forgot it's on the hose. Wait, so can I not turn this on? Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't even think about that. So I can't turn this on unless the hose is attached? Not a fan of that. So does that mean if I plug this in, it's just going to turn on? Let's find out. Okay. There's a light. There's a light on the thing. Huh. It's on thick carpet area rug. Well, let's put it on hard floor. I guess carpet. Not like it matters. So this thing is plugged. So there's either a clog in the hose or there's a clog in the filter. And because there's only a switch on the hose, I have no way of figuring that out. Now, how do I take this off? Okay, so that just pops off. So that filter looks a little bit clogged. So does that mean there's... Okay, there's not hardware going through the bin. This is weird. Okay, so... If I take this out... Ooh. Yeah, I think I know why it's losing suction. Because someone doesn't know there's a filter here. Yeah. Okay. So this thing needs a cleaning, possibly an unclogging, and a new power head. But once I get a new power head, now that's going to be the hard part, because Shark is horrible when it comes to finding spare parts. So, am I not able to remove this filter grill, or is there just no filter here? Does this not come off? I don't see any latch for it. Interesting. Not really. Annoying, I would say. Assuming there's a filter here that I can't get to. So, that's the Shark. Oh, and the cord's bent right there and bust. The cord protector's bust. Well, what's the point of having a cord protector if the cord protector can't protect itself, let alone the cord? Yeah, someone was rough with their vacuum, and this thing did not take it very lightly, I'll tell you that much. But let's see, what model is this Shark? Obviously, it's the powered lift away. I've seen these all over the place. Where is the model? Okay, NV7... Wipe that off. Get some dust on it. NV750W31. Okay. Let me take a photo of that while I'm here, just so I can call Shark afterwards and see if I can't get that part, because a lot of times you have to get these parts directly from Shark. Although in the case of my 0M, they sent me a new motor assembly just for free, so are they going to do that with this too? Because am I only allowed one for your replacement at all, or is it per vacuum? So if I get a new vacuum with a bad part, like in every one of these videos, will I be able to get it replaced and get the vacuum running? I don't know. So that's kind of the annoying thing about Shark. I mean, a brand new vacuum that's currently on the market should definitely have available parts. If they would just fix that problem, like, that's why I like my lift-away so much, my Navigator lift-away, because that thing's been around for so long, there are parts all over the place. So that solves the main problem, because the vacuum itself is really good. It's just parts, and that's pretty important when you're someone like me who fixes vacuums. Oh, and that's clogged too, isn't that wonderful? Well, this is getting thrown out, so it doesn't matter if this is clogged. That can go in the trash. So, because I don't think there's anything salvageable. Maybe I can take out the brush roll. But, if there was some way I could fix that joint, but I don't think there's a way to do that. So, well, my hands are dusty from touching that filter. The vacuum's a bit dusty too, so obviously they didn't take care of this thing, because this thing has like a sealed, like a really good quality filtration system in it, so there's no reason why it should be this bad. And why is this not snapping in? Does it need the other piece to snap in? Well, if so, then I'm kind of screwed, at least as far as putting it together for now. Okay, well, I don't know what to do with this thing, so whatever. We'll move on to the next vacuum. It wouldn't be a vacuum save video without dusty hands and a bad cough. So next, we have the final Dirt Devil in this arsenal. And, yeah, this was also in the 3 vacuums that I got along with that Panasonic, which is what we'll do last. So this thing, yeah, if you're wondering what's wrong with it, that is what's wrong with it. It is missing, it's missing its brush roll, and the height adjustment wheels are broken. So this thing has definitely seen better days. And I'm not really sure, at least not yet. I'm assuming this whole mechanism is broken. So I can probably take this out and replace it with a different mechanism. I do still have that other Dirt Devil. Now the weird thing is, this is called the Breeze, but it has the black handle that the Featherlights do. So I have the Featherlight. Obviously I have my Breeze that works just fine, but I have my other red Featherlight that has the cut cord on it. So I'll probably just use both of those machines, both that one and this one, to just build one good one. This one's obviously the lower end Breeze that doesn't have the headlight, but yeah, so obviously the high adjustment's not working, so it's slouching forward, but the hose is in good shape, so that's good. The hose is in really good shape. Obviously all the attachments are missing, but yeah, so that is that. If we look at the, is that filter in there? Yes, it is. It does have the F1 filter in there. And that's what that looks like. It's got some piece of plastic in there. Oh, that's not good. If that had gone into the motor, we would not be in good shape. So, oh, fell in my pants. So the air goes out from here into there. Just throw that in there. And as far as this goes, this is actually the one that my grandma had a while ago. She had this Breeze before she got her Auric. So this is what she had before then. Best value, more power, less weight. So it says no bag, saves $25 every year. Only 25 bucks? 12 amps, most power available. Lightest full-size bagless upright, lift and compare, and microfresh filtration, drops over 99% of dust and allergens. Well, I doubt this thing has a proper filtration system, because there's no post-motor filter, there's no pre-motor filter, there's only the F1 filter, which albeit does a pretty good job for what it is, but this isn't a sealed system, so there's definitely no sort of good filtration on this whatsoever. And yeah, so we'll, actually I'm not going to wind up the whole cord. I already know this thing runs like trash, but see the sticker right there? Where is this? Manufacturing code A04B. So both of these Dirt Devils that I got were made in 04. Effective warranty date 04/04. 2-year parts warranty and 2-year motor warranty. So this warranty lasts until April 2006. Okay, I don't think this warranty is very active anymore. So a lot of brands nowadays, they won't actually activate the warranty until you register the machine, just in case it wasn't like sitting on the shelf for a year or whatever. But it appears, since this actually has an effective warranty date, that this warranty is definitely null and void. Not that you can get these anymore anyways. Even the new Breeze is now discontinued, as I had the displeasure of dealing with. So, and yeah, this thing's not going to run very well, so headphone users, plug your ears. So yeah, I'm not going to run that all the way. You can tell how bad that sounds. Very whiny and bad sounding. So that's that. So I'll use this for parts. Probably just blend it with that red one that has the headlight, the feather light, and see if I can't get a working vacuum out of both of those put together, and then probably just build one crappy one and sell it for parts. That's probably the plan I'm going to do with both of those. So at some point I'll mess with those and see what's up with them, and that'll be that. And finally, this very nice Panasonic Performance Plus Platinum Triforce Edition. So this is the Legend of Zelda edition. And as you can see, I just realized I haven't been very enthusiastic this video, but yeah, so this machine, HEPA filter system, Triforce, and all that nonsense. So this is really dusty. Is this supposed to just pop off, or is there a latch? Am I missing something? I don't know how to take this bag cover off. Oh well. So has its crevice tool and nothing else. These appear to be broken. So let's see what the rating sticker has to say. It's got an attention sticker for the motor protection system. Panasonic vacuum cleaner. So MC V5248, class UM1D. Serial number M21603680. Matsushita Home Appliance Company. Made in Mexico. Does anyone know any way to serial date these Panasonics? Does that 00 right there mean that 00? Does that 00 right there mean 2000? I'm not sure about that. But yeah, so that's the Panasonic. Obviously needs a clean. It's pretty dusty, but we'll try this one out. So that's what the bag looks like. This door just kind of pulls off. And the inside of it is actually cleaner than the outside of it, which is definitely a good sign. And of course, it's hard to fit that on properly. So it looks like this has this turned like green over the years, like the old Dysons used to do. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Whatever, I'll get this door figured out and we'll plug the thing in. So in the process of just pushing the bag door on, you can see all the dust I've gotten on my fingers. So this thing is desperate need of a clean. In fact, I'll do that as soon as I'm done with this video, depending on how well this thing works. Because just like the other Panasonic, I am very happy to have this, because I do love these older Panasonics. They work very well. They're very, very nice machines. They're not perfect, but I mean, for what they are, they're pretty good. And you could definitely do a lot worse than this. And not much better, frankly. So that's that. What's that brush roll look like before we start this up? The base plate does appear to be on properly, unlike the other one. Ooh, this has a metal brush roll and a metal base plate. I think I like this one more than the other one so far. This base plate appears to be on all the way. Maybe it's a little bit loose, but shouldn't be too bad. You can feel a little bit of give right there. But yeah, with the little locking tabs, which are in place, belt appears to have good tension, minimal hair tangles. This should be a success. Let's see if I have just jinxed myself with this machine. Maybe it's clogged, who knows. Oh! Yeah, so this thing works very, very well. The suction is solid on it. Obviously the bag is maybe like, a third of the way full, and it's a paper bag, so take that into account. But the suction is really good. It feels like it's moving a lot of airflow. I could really feel it vibrating the carpet. Whenever I was finishing this up, I could tell the belt was starting to slip. I could hear the belt slipping, so it obviously needs a new belt, and I could kind of feel the brush stop and slow down a little bit, so it does need a new belt. But beyond that, just a belt and a little bit of a cleaning, I think this thing is probably the most successful machine out of all of these so far. And I'm definitely happy to say that. So this Panasonic, along with the other Panasonic, will likely stay in my collection. Unless I can find one in better condition, even better condition than this, to replace it. This handle is also crooked, but a little twist should fix that. Maybe not. Or is that, was that like that from the factory? Who knows? But yeah, so very nice, lightweight machine, well built. Definitely happy with this. It does kind of, it's a little bit like a droopy sock, a little bit. Kind of like a lot of the older Hoovers would do. Perhaps some screws need to be retightened in the chassis, considering it's probably upwards of 20 years old. But yeah, so it works. Oh, does it have a model number right there? Oh, it does. Panasonic MC V5248. Okay. So yeah, that's another episode of Vacuum Saved, taken care of. So, that's the whole lineup for this episode. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, what was your favorite machine in this whole lot? Again, some of these, obviously the broom vac has already been sold, and I may sell the Shark, but I'm not quite sure yet. I'm probably going to end up selling the Bissell, but who knows. But yeah, so this is Intelitech Studios signing out. Another episode taken care of. And only got a few more vacuums left, as far as all the ones that I picked up but still haven't done videos on. So, also, let me know if you guys would be interested, which this would be an expensive video, so it may take a while to get it done, but let me know if you'd be interested in a vacuum-saved vacuum store edition, where I save machines that are being sold for good deals at my local vacuum store, because that would be interesting. So, this is Teletech Studio signing out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Peace.